Thor, the god of thunder, stands at the center of a devastating storm. Lightning splits the sky as he battles an army of colossal giants. The ground trembles beneath his feet, and the air crackles with electricity. At the most critical moment of the battle, it seems that all hope is lost. How did Thor reach this point? This is the epic tale of his journey to the land of giants, filled with dangers, challenges, and unexpected twists. It all began when Odin, the All-Father, received alarming news. The giants of Jotunheim were planning an invasion of Asgard. The situation was dire and required an immediate response. Thor, known for his bravery and strength, knew he was Asgard's only hope. Determined to protect his home and his people, he accepted the mission without hesitation. He could not allow the giants to threaten Asgard's safety. His decision was driven by a solemn vow that he would defeat any threat, no matter how great. The threat from the giants was clear. They wanted to destroy everything Thor loved. Before departing, Thor gathered his weapons and prepared for the journey. He sought advice from his father Odin and his brother Loki. Odin offered wisdom and encouragement, while Loki, always enigmatic, warned of imminent danger. Armed with his mighty hammer Mjolnir and unyielding courage, Thor was ready. However, an oracle prophesied a journey filled with challenges and sacrifices, increasing the tension. The oracle's vision showed Thor in perilous situations and inevitable sacrifices, but he knew this was his responsibility. With each piece of advice received, Thor felt the weight of the mission ahead. The journey to Jotunheim was filled with dangers and obstacles. Thor faced ice storms that cut through his skin and mystical creatures that tested his strength and endurance. Every step was a battle, every movement a testament to his determination. The landscapes of Jotunheim were hostile and inhospitable, with ice and snow everywhere. Encounters with small groups of lesser giants served as a prelude to the true challenge that lay ahead. The land of giants was as hostile as it was mysterious, with frozen landscapes and mystical creatures that tested Thor's strength and courage at every turn. The journey was not just a physical ordeal, but also a mental test for Thor, who needed to keep his mind focused and his heart steadfast. In the frozen heart of Jotunheim, Thor found an unexpected ally, a renegade giant seeking revenge against his own leaders. This giant, knowledgeable about the secrets of Jotunheim, offered to guide Thor through the treacherous lands. With a new friend by his side, Thor felt a glimmer of hope. Together, they formed an unlikely but powerful alliance, built on their mutual need to defeat the giants. This new ally knew the shortcuts and weaknesses of the giants, which proved vital to the success of Thor's mission. Trust between them grew with each step, and Thor knew he needed this help. Thrym, the renegade giant, shared stories about the betrayals of Jotunheim's leaders, further strengthening his determination to aid Thor. As they advanced, Thor and his ally encountered a riddle left by the giants. This intellectual challenge required more than strength. It demanded cunning and intelligence. Solving the riddle was no easy feat, but in doing so, they discovered a secret passage that brought them closer to the heart of Jotunheim and the giant leaders. This moment not only tested Thor's mind, but also deepened the trust between him and his new ally. The resolution of the riddle demonstrated that brute force alone would not suffice in this battle. Intelligence was also necessary. The riddle revealed hidden secrets and alternative routes that were essential to avoid traps and unpleasant surprises. The complexity of the riddle showcased the depth of the giant's knowledge and the necessity for Thor to be sharper than ever. The journey to the final confrontation was marked by a series of intense battles. Thor faced groups of giants in clashes that tested his skill and strategy. With each battle, he earned the trust of other mystical beings who joined his cause. These alliances strengthened his army, preparing them for the decisive showdown. The path was filled with dangers, but also opportunities to prove his bravery. Each intermediate victory served to boost the morale of Thor and his allies, making them stronger and more united. The intermediate battles were crucial for testing and reinforcing Thor's combat tactics. ensuring he was ready for the final confrontation. The loyalty of his new allies was constantly tested, and each victory solidified the trust between them. Finally, Thor reached the epic confrontation with the giant leaders. The battle was a spectacle of power and strategy. Lightning split the sky as Thor wielded the full force of Mjolnir. The giants were formidable, and for a moment, victory seemed impossible. However, with courage and determination, Thor managed to turn the tide, using both his brute strength and intelligence to defeat his adversaries. The fight was brutal and suspenseful, with every blow and every move crucial to the outcome. The intensity of the battle reached its peak, and Thor had to use all his skills and cunning to overcome the giants. Each strike of Mjolnir resonated with power and determination, and the battle became a fierce dance of strength and strategy. The fight seemed to last an eternity, with every move of Thor being a perfect blend of skill, strength, and intelligence. At the height of the battle, one of Thor's allies made a heroic sacrifice, allowing Thor to defeat the giants. This act of bravery was crucial for victory, but it also brought a reflection on the cost of war. Thor emerged victorious, but the victory was bittersweet, marked by the loss of friends and allies. He pondered the price of glory and the courage of those who fought beside him, honoring their sacrifices with a moment of silence and respect. He knew that despite the victory, the true cost of the battle was measured in lost lives and the lasting impact on the hearts of those who survived. The heroic sacrifice of Thrym was a painful reminder that victory often comes at a high price. With victory secured, Thor returned to Asgard as a celebrated hero. Odin and the gods rejoiced in his bravery, but there was a sense that new threats could always arise. Thor, now wiser and more experienced, reflected on his journey and the lessons he had learned. He knew there would always be battles to fight, but he was prepared to face them. The story of his epic journey to the land of giants not only saved Asgard, but also solidified his position as one of the greatest heroes of all time. Thor returned as a hero, but also as a warrior more aware of the sacrifices necessary to protect his kingdom. In Asgard, the gods celebrated his victory, but Thor kept a vigilant eye, knowing that peace is often just a prelude to new challenges. The experience in Jotunheim had changed Thor forever, preparing him for any threat that might arise on the horizon. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and comment on what you thought of the video and suggest new topics. Your participation is essential for us to bring better and better content. See you in the next video. Goodbye.